Hey everyone, my name is Crystal. Welcome to Vintage Booth Pro. This channel is all about helping you increase your vintage booth sales. Today I am taking a little sidetrack from a series I started a while back, helping me clean out my craft stash. And today I'm focusing on upcycling wicker baskets. So I want to show you the befores of what I'm doing and of course the afters, and show you how much I'm selling them for. And if you would like to know if they sell, please join my Facebook group, Vintage Booth Pro. I post every day what is selling in my booth, and people from around the world post as well what's selling in their booth. So it's a really fun group, very supportive, small community of like-minded people like us vintage booth owners. So please feel free to jump over there and answer a few questions and join our group. And here is what I am making today. So I have 10 baskets today that I am going to be giving a little bit of a new life. Some wicker, some not. Some have been in my booth before, and I wanted to bring them home and give them a little bit of a new life. So this basket right here to the left, the blue one, I actually helped a vendor that was retiring clean out her booth, and she wanted me to keep everything. So my craft stash has kind of tripled or quadrupled in recent days. So I'm going to be doing a video about everything she has given me in the very near future. So hang tight for that. So I do want to start with that one, and I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with that. So I asked my daughter, I showed her a couple different colors of spray paint, and she suggested, why not use all of them? So with a lot of tape and a lot of trial and error and going back and fixing little smudges, I think it turned out really beautiful. Up, I had recently thrifted this basket and it was $6 at Goodwill. And honestly, I have not been to Goodwill in so long just because I have so many things that need to be redone. But I will show you the final on this one. All I did was spray paint it. And honestly, it could have taken a couple more coats because I did have some yellow come through. But I used an IOD transfer that was kind of some leftover part. And I think it turned out pretty beautiful. Next up is this picnic basket that has been in my booth before. And when I took it out, I took a good look at it. It was pretty nasty actually, and it just needed a really good coat of spray paint. And I used this khaki. I wouldn't have got the glossy finish, but that's all they had. And I attempted to use the IOD transfer. Wasn't sure how well it would work, so I just did a few trial spots and then covered with polyacrylic and good to go. So next up is this beautiful basket that I picked up at a yard sale, I believe, for probably $1 or so. And I highly recommend using spray paint for baskets, but I attempted to use just a regular paint and use a paintbrush to put it on. Such a pain, took so long, and it was so hard to cover all those little cracks in the basket. But I simply just did the IOD transfer with some lettering and think it turned out pretty cute. So this little mini tobacco basket, no clue where I got it, but I've had it for so long. I had marked it down to maybe $2 in my booth, never sold. So I decided to have a little fun with it. I went to Dollar Tree and they have all these little mushroom figurines in their garden section. So what I did, I painted it with an espresso gel stain and then just hot glued in some moss and the mushrooms and a little clip at the top to make it a cute picture frame. And I did find this vintage mushroom image at the graphics fairy. I will link it in the description below. Next up is this adorable hanging basket. I always pick these up whenever I find them. This one was $1 or two at a yard sale, and I decided to go with the mushroom theme. Found this one on Graphics Fairy as well, And I had this printable canvas, so I used it and wrapped some of this twine basically around it, and I think it turned out pretty cute. So these next two are really nothing special when you look at them, just kind of outdated. So I wanted to update them a little bit and give them a little bit of pop of color, but I did want to tone down all those different colors. So I just used the flat black spray paint, and it took a couple coats because it's just so hard to get in to all the different cracks and insides and outside of the pieces. So the next step, I just used one of my white spray paints and did a little bit of IOD transfers on them and some distressing as well. So that was very important so the black would come through some. These next two, I decided were pretty close to perfect already and decided just to lower the price from what I had on them before. So I kept these as is, and I hope someone can pick them up and find a good use for them. And here is the final look at everything. And at the very end, I'm going to show you how I displayed them in my booth. Okay, that's it. Let me know your favorite and be sure to like this video if you enjoy this type of content and subscribe to help other vintage booth owners find my channel. I would appreciate it so much, and I will talk to you on the next one. I forgot to mention everything is priced between $6 and $15, so I'm really hoping for some quick sales on these. But if you'd like to know if they ever do sell, be sure to join our Facebook group.